Hello everybody, welcome back to another monthly update here on Haunted the Truth with me, Mark. Kicking things off as per usual, I'm going to go through the thank you. So thank you to all the patrons, Nicole, David, Anne-Marie, Kaz and Robin. And of course there's a bunch of new members. First and foremost I need to thank Luke, aka Ragnarok from Spiritual Awakening, for gifting so many members, as now there are several members. So there's Kate, Amy, Maltor, Tammy and Paranormal on the go, and obviously some of you out of that lot have personally paid for a membership yourself, so I personally thank you for that also. And of course thank you to everybody that supports and subscribes, likes and shares and does all of that stuff for the channel. It does mean an awful lot. So without further ado, let's see what happened last month. Now, myself and Will went to a village known as the Brudenhof village. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, in this particular village, it was said that Germans took refuge from Germany to try and get away from the Nazi regime, and they built this village in the middle of the Cotswolds. Although there wasn't anything extreme that happened there, we definitely caught some strange noises and a couple of odd things happened. I don't want to give too much away if nobody's seen it yet, but if you just follow the link at the start of this, then I do recommend checking it out. One of the buildings we didn't actually go in, and there may be an opportunity perhaps in the future to do a return there. Depends if you guys want to see that or not. After that, myself and Josh did a rewatch of The Boys Village, and in this episode we looked back at when we were filmed for a media project, and it's the first time I started using a little spirit box. Now, you know, I'm not overly keen with little apps and gizmos and gadgets, but I have to say it did give some very strange responses that did sound like it was in the voice of a kid, and when I watched it back it made me rethink them. And there's stuff that happens with the EMF that made me rethink even those. If you haven't seen it and you want to go watch it, I recommend checking that one out as well. And then after that, I decided to go to Will's house, as he had been saying for ages that he thought he'd either brought something home or he had something going on in his home. So I was like, well, do you know what, let's crack on, do an investigation there. And we did catch some strange noises. I've never heard anything like it before. It was like these weird scratches and stuff. If you haven't seen it, also go check that one out. But anyway, what is coming up in the next month? Well, episodes wise, you got to look out for the care home, the return to the care home. And you know you see a lot of stuff, it's like on telly and it's like, this is the most amazing thing ever, this is the scariest thing ever, and you're like, it never is. This is really worth your while. I went there for 2 nights. One of them it was just myself and Will, and then I took Josh back, and I also took Kian, my nephew, and it's just madness there. I genuinely, it's one of these little gems, and there's definitely some stuff going on there that I can't fully understand or explain. So you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled for that one that's coming up. There's also going to be not an episode that I'm doing, but I'm joining Fright Night Project, which is Chris, and Bristol Paranormal Hunters UK, so that's Ryan and Sean, and we have all done a roast. So if you haven't seen their roasts already, go check them out. But I'm specifically joining this one to roast the tit Lee, and oh, it's funny. Sean, there's some of the stuff he was saying was making me laugh so much, and then there's a part in it where I mentioned he looks like somebody, and I was dying. I don't want to give anything away, but you need to look out for that one. That one's going to be coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. But another episode I might try and stick out in the coming month will be at Broccoli Coombe Woods. It's going to be a recce episode. Myself and Will went there without any clue of where we were going, what we were doing, or how to get in. We went in there at a whim. It was stupid for us to do this. We parked up on the side of the main road, and yeah, like, it's definitely creepy, so that's another one to look out for that's coming up. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be, and hope you're not all boiling and, you know, melting from the heat. I'm melting! What a world! What a world! Um, I've gone a bit crazy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again for all the support. Until next time, have a good one.